Hello YouTube, we are back. It is time to explore Ishgard a bit. To look upon the splendor of these heights, one would little suspect the ruin wrought by the wyverns below. Is it just me, or does the air appear different? You can almost smell the wealth and power. Gods, it's making me feel faint. I think we're gonna there are cutscenes and on and off here, so I'm gonna get ready to turn off the cover. The Warrior of Light and her brave companions walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present you to my family home, for Thames Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends. Introductions must be made.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortomp, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortomp, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
They'll be whispering about you soon if they aren't already. The mysterious guests of House Breton. Or some such. Greetings, Scion, and welcome. We are honored by your presence. As I said before, my home is your home. After all you have done on our behalf, it is the least I can offer. So what do you think? Be honest, it's great, isn't it? So this is what the inside of the manor of a high house looks like. To think that Lord Hushfunt was raised here. Greetings, Mr. Lovecraft. How may I be of assistance? Oh. What do you do here? Me? Why, I am but a humble steward sworn to House Breton. I doubt you wish to hear the minutiae of my duties. Simply put, at the behest of my lord the Count, I manage household affairs. I have served at his pleasure for more than 50 years, and by the Fury's grace I shall serve for 50 more. Tell me about House Vertem. The origins of House Vertem can be traced back to King Thordan and his Knights 12. Ours was one of the 4 founding houses of Ishgard. Accordingly, our interests extend far beyond the walls of the city proper. Camp Dragonhead, for instance, is our responsibility. As for the family, you have of course met my Lord Count Edmund de Fortem, who is the head of our house. His 2 sons, my Lords Turiel and Emiliane, are next in line. May the Fury watch over and keep them from harm. As for those sworn to House Vertem, in addition to the knights, squires, and infantry, more than 100 craftsmen, retainers, and other servants possessed of notable skill are pledged to our service. Given our strong position, one might expect us to have no truck with foreign merchants and sellswords. However, nothing could be further from the truth. I should think that my lord and the Count was quite clear on this point, but it was our hope that you and your allies would, by your deeds, help us to convince the other high houses of the wisdom in opening the gates of judgment to all, among other things. More than anything else, though, I suspect he saw in you potential. Tell me about Ishgard. More than 1,000 years ago, Helion appeared before King Thordan the First and led his people to the Promised Land, to the lands we now call home. And so the king and his knights 12 did as was commanded. They came to Kurthis to found a great kingdom in the Fury's name. But the great worm Nidhogg would not have it so. With hatred in his heart, Nidhogg sought out King Thordan. In the ensuing battle, the king and half his knights were slain, but his son, Heldreth, rallied the others and drove back the fell beast. Thus did the war between our peoples begin, the war between dragon and man. For 1,000 years, Ishgard has stood against the Horde, and not once were our defenses breached, until the day Lady Iceheart's allies shattered our wards on the steps of faith. Though the wyverns were slain before they could breach our defenses here, those in Foundation were not so fortunate. Unarmed men, women, and even children were made to feel the Dravanians' wrath. Walls can be rebuilt, but lives lost can never be reclaimed. My lord the Count knows this all too well. Though our friends in House Vertem have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. To seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. But I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. Your documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. These documents identify you as wards of House of Tem. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them you remain under the protection of House of Tem. But let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Lily, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go! I'm glad I have a map. I confess it had long been a dream of mine to visit Ishgard. To my childish self, her towers, bridges, and cobblestone streets seemed akin to something from a fairy tale, and I have never quite outgrown the fantasy. This is your first time in our fair city. Pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall show you around the jeweled Cugier, where you may purchase all manners of goods and services. Before descending to the Foundation's Ethereite Plaza, there are no questions. The Holy Vault, where Archbishop Thordan VII rules from on high. They're awfully fond of statues, aren't they? Hey, what if I took up sculpting? I bet you can make a fortune in a place like this. We need every gil we can get. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield, borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Theoden's famed Knights of 12? Very good, Master Alphanu. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thoradin I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there's much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the jeweled crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elsier, our master of the market. And this is where being lazy... Well, being preemptive, I mean, I guess. Not really lazy, we already did it. But being lazy now gets us, because we can just teleport down here. Not a single scorched stone in sight. To watch these merchants going about their business, one would think the dragons had never attacked. If you want to buy something, let me do the talking. I could haggle for Udal. I present to you Mistress Elize? Mayhap you would like to say a few words. What's up? Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling feathers, which makes you all... Ah, wards of House Vertem. How very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable... Young sir, we do not discriminate in the matters of money. If you have the coin to spend, who are we to refuse? Weapons, armor, recruitments, medicine, materials, whatever you desire. It can be found in the Crozier. Crozier? Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation. If everyone is ready... You're a nice lady. You don't discriminate. And if you're coming here, this is where the summoning bell is. So if you need to put stuff away or anything, this is the place to do it. Look at all these things that I can put away. They're all stuff to drop from enemies. I just haven't visited this damn thing since. I just duplicates, so there's probably some other stuff that I could put away too. Now we pop back over to the plaza. Do you ever get a funny tingling feeling when you attune to an Aetheryte? Or is it just me? No? So it is just me. Oh, I've already attuned myself to the Aetheryte. I trust you have as well. How do you think I got here so fast? And here we have Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. I already have. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together what else can be found nearby. The Skysteel manufacturer stands in the west. Their engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables, where the chocobos are trained for war, are also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights, most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphanum. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have you? Take a turn down the Hoplin and gawp at the statues. Well, if you've a mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid'll let you. My humblest apologies, Master Alphanum. Pray pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Lily. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Makes sense. And I'm coming too! Like, god damn it. Why did I have to get hooked up with these groups? Running, we're running over here. Run. Reom. Mayhap one drink would be... No, I mustn't. Yes, I've got a good feeling about this place. Once more, I must urge you reconsider. There are several gentlemen who appear less than pleased by our presence. You want me to deal with them? I love how, if you look around, you can see NPCs. I'm pretty sure these two are related to the Dark Knight quest. Forget who this is, but he's also for something. This person might be... I think they might be the machinist. But I love how you can just see the NPCs around if you're actually like watching. And you don't notice them because you're like, who the fuck are these people? You've never seen them before. And you're not paying attention. But then all of a sudden, boom! You're doing their job quest, you're like, oh, this is who they are! It's been so long since I've been back in Ishgard. Still, there's no rest for the wicked. It's time to plan my next fishing trip. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's for fishing. I know it's for something. Maybe it's fishing. But I'm pretty sure this is a dark night. Find another table. This one is taken. Not from Ishgard, are you? I'm from the doll myself. Just come up to serve house for 10. Name's Hemerick. Last captain of Ushel's Raiders. The finest company of sellswords that ever lived. He might be the person that's a lead of the miner. He might be the one that protects the miners. I forget the guy's name. But there's a group of sell swords that protect the miners. Yeah, he might be the miner. I like how I'm just like fucking around looking at the NPCs. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard, and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Master Gibralent. Just Gibralent will do. I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I cannot help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did ya? Aye. Up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so on, so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality. All quality, mind. But not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do you call them the broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Verme that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More and few people are still sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you, if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we returned to Thames Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Miss Tataru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please. Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then, Tataru. Lily and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. Better take good care of her. I'll beat you up otherwise. Don't you worry, Lily. If there's any news of our friends, I'll find it. Probably after this. Oh, I never did look. I meant to do that. I meant to check if I had any of this stuff. I have rock salt. Okay, so I could go get rock salt. I'll be able to level that a little bit. I'm pretty sure I have a maiden carp. So I could do that too. Whoops. Welcome, Mistress Lovecraft. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. Is that... Aye, it is the smell of meat. Really come and already sampling the lights of our taverns. Oh yes, I like you. I like you a lot. How do you find our city? Beautiful, is it not? How did you smell it on me? I haven't even had it. Ah, pray do not concern yourself with me, madam. But I want to honor it. You have a name. And even though you don't have a name, I'll still acknowledge you too. I'll even acknowledge the manservant over here. Wait, I can challenge him to a triple triad challenge? Let's have small talk. It is an honor to have you with us, Mistress Lovecraft. Tell us then, Master Alpinum. Does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. And when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns in Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children were given no quarter. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support they can. There's so much to be done, yet, alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. You got it. That is a most generous offer, Master Alpinum. You're a guest in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation. Let Orleans. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Lovecraft, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Arturiel and Emanuele in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station and show Mistress Lovecraft the respect she deserves. This is the woman who slew Gaius Van Belsar and some half-dozen primals besides. She's not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mistress Lovecraft, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Very willing. They may even learn something from you. Would seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad at this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortem has taken a tremendous risk. Till we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, whilst simultaneously keeping his sons in check. This is an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Now we have split. We do either or. Over the wall. Let us begin anew, Mistress Lovecraft. I am Sir Arturiel de Fortens, eldest son of Count Edmund de Fortem. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Haurchefant has spoken of you often. If you're even half the woman he claims, I should be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Durin-Adair and Desmiel. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it. Aye, well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture. But we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must needs secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and foundation. I'm gonna grab both, and I'm gonna do the other son first. I usually do his first. I usually do this dude's first. Mr. Lovecraft. Lord Emmanuel would like to speak to you. I knew he does. Onwards and upwards. Shall we be off then, old girl? But where are my manners? Emmanuel de Fortem, second son of Count Edmund de Fortem. True-born, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you're absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherit all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true. But who could be satisfied subsisting on a meager allowance forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old girl, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Arturiel. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Hale. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity. Poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. I like the dramatic differences of the sons. One's like, I am a respected knight. Other one is like, I want you to do the work for me because I'm lazy ass. Airships over here. Ah, my lord, there's still the matter of the bell. Everything has been taken care of, old girl. Simply tell the attendant when you are ready to board, and away we'll go. Are you ready to depart, madam? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Yes. Discovered a new location.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Cid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came.
We're here! My lord, you mustn't wear your belt so loose, or you'll trip over your own sword. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Kurthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero's wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind, we need to find Lady Lenietta. She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. Gotta collect stuff now. Like that attunement. We gotta go this way to get that one though. And we are now in Heavensward in these areas, so you know what that means? It means we can no longer fly. You have to earn flying in each expansion, so. You get all the way over here. Also, unlike the other maps, as you see when I walk up here, it'll appear another section here. See, it appeared another section. You get like experience for each like section you walk into. So you don't ever like fully see the map. Like you can see target stuff, but you can't see, because of how they have this set up. I wanted to make sure nothing's following me. Because they have how they set up, you can't see that this part is actually cut off. Like this entire thing, like halfway somewhere around here or something. Like I forget exactly. I think it's like here, down all the way this way, is another whole type of the map. You can actually access that upper part. I tried getting to this crystal when I first got here, and I like walked along this entire thing, and I could not figure out how to get there. It's because you can't yet. Mr. Lovecraft, welcome. I am Sir Lanietta de Hale, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I'm in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother, Francel, would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. By the grace of Helion, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and to call upon her generous aid. Besides, truly I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. You don't remember Francel is the one, like she said, that got the thing. He was about to be executed, and we saved him. With the help of Horshfon. Francel was a great man. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, my lady. You cut an elegant figure, as always. A steel-clad rose, equally at home on the battlefield, or in a ballroom. Lord Emiel, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Lovecraft. Huh! Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravenian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragon. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by the indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanyu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman, and I'll show you him a thing or two. I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Mistress Lovecraft. While I understand Count Edmund's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravenian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep him from shirking his duty. I must say, is it me or is the air here a bit, a request from her? Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here, but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind, what is it? A mission of paramount importance. Keep watch for Dravenian outflyers. Roam about and keep an eye out for anything unusual. A mission of paramount importance. A mission? Yeah, yes, of course. That is why I am here. I shall do as my lady asks. Hey, keep him busy. Mistress Lovecraft, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Honoret, and I serve at the pleasure of Lord Emmanuelin? I don't know how to say his name. I need to pay attention when and if they say their names in that cutscenes, because I don't remember how to say their names. Lady, she would have me accompany the Lord on his mission? I understand completely. I'll do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Meeting the neighbors. Now that he is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual importance, such as our struggles with the Venue. We first encountered the Venue several years ago, when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our peoples for half a year until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go see Sir Muriel. She could use your assistance. Pretty sure she's the one up there. I didn't watch the cutscenes, but I just powered through, like, all of this in, like, 3 days on another character. So, some of the locations I remember. Mistress Lovecraft, I presume the lady told me... Lady Lynette told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Venue before. Venue? Well, spend enough time on patrol and you're sure to cross paths with them, eventually. These birdmen are native to the Floating Isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal. Unless that Ixal's mother was a Gygus. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Venue in these areas, kill or drive them away. You got it. We're gonna want to do this too. Oh, shit. want our want Stitch out. Do-do-do-do. Also, I should turn on my. Hiya, hiya, hiya. As you see, that's them. Standing watch. You steer yourself for a mighty struggle, yet you find none of them lying around. Okay. No, but other enemies try to hit me in the ass. Standing watch. Aye aye, Captain. Done and done. Yeah, probably. I was just thinking if I would be able to get this area done. Maybe. It depends on how long the cutscenes take in general. But I can definitely probably say if we weren't watching cutscenes, we could definitely get this area done in the video. But I don't know how much the cutscenes are gonna add, time-wise. Finished with your patrol. Anything to report? 2 instances. Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Helion has blessed us with a mighty ally. Expecting your recent clashes with the Vanyu, it cannot have escaped your notice that these things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs. So even were the Holy sea to come under Dravanian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Mr. Lovecraft, this is where ambition comes to die. If you have an aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that the enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. Ow! As you wish, my lord. Should I spy an outlander, I will alert you immediately. Oh, hello there, old girl. Slaying any Vanyu champions yet? No? Oh well. Let me know when you have, so I can make myself presentable for the... Sight. Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? You had me fooled there for a moment, old girl. An amusing jest. Albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am to the monotony of mere sentry duty, yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. The lady will give me a grand mission as befits my station. Sir, you wanted me to do your duty? You are not fit for any station. I like you, but you're not fit for any station. You are not a soldier. Like, ye gods, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, I'll make an effort to be more alert. But really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it. Thank you very much. Your turn, your turn, your turn. Is there anything fluffier than a cloud? A marshmallow! I mean, what? What is it? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, worry not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. Did I just fucking like walk up to him and jump scare him? Like, what the fuck? Seriously, did I just go oogie boogie? What the fuck? Many thanks, Mr. Lovecraft. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon? He said what? Well, I have no doubt that she will do her utmost to oblige him. If he is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect the lady will want you to accompany him. You might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use in avoiding the inevitable. Oh dear, just when everything was going so well. I'll have you know I trained with some of the finest instructors in Ishgard. You and me, we could march right into Vanyu's stronghold and give them all what for. Mr. Lovecraft, He has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Of course. Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop. As there are no underground sources we can tap with wells, however, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Vor Sian Siran, to the east of here. I would have you and him bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention the venue's scouts ranging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained, but you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. She told you to tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? A vital mission on the success of which the very survival of Camp Cloudtop rests. The procurement of portable water. Or go and fetch a spring crystal from the floating lakes to the east with me. Finally! It's about time she entrusted me with a mission of real import. Right, then. Let's go. Let's go! He really is like a 2-year-old. You just... you just tell him whatever, and he'll believe it eventually. Ow! You just stabbed me in the ass, I think. I had heard the minstrels' tales of these lakes, but I never honestly believed that they were real. So this is the Vorasian Saran of legend. A nary venue in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Honor it shall judge our entries on size, purity, and say aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. I wish you would have at least stayed within sight. You and me both, brother. You and me both. So for this, I think it's random. I don't think you're guaranteed to get it, no matter what. I could be wrong. But you're looking for these crystals. Like, I could be wrong. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by the lady. Perhaps you should inspect another. Does not appear. So I'm pretty sure that one that I just grabbed was the one that worked for me on my other character. could be wrong. Don't have anything for you. See, I don't know, like I said, if there's a specific one you can do. I think this is longer than it was, so not sure. I also don't know if by chance if it is just random. Like, I don't know if it's just random if you can keep examining the same one until it works. My guess, unless it wasn't that one and this is the other one. Maybe I did. Can't tell if this is the second one I tried or not. Feel like I stopped on that one over there. But I can't see a third, so I don't know. Oh, the crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal she seeks. Finally. But yeah, I don't know if it's just random. I don't know. You just keep going around until one gives it to you, though. But you can, if you want. It was like right there. So 31, 37, something like that. One of those. If you're playing this yourself and doing this quest. But I think it's just random, but I could be wrong. Like maybe when you start the mission, it picks randomly which one of them it's gonna be. Kind of thing. Because I feel like every single time it's been different. But I really don't. I don't think I've ever, like, paid attention, but every single time I've felt it's different. Which doesn't mean it is. Ah, Mr. Lovecraft, have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Series of unfortunate events. The Lord has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mistress Lovecraft. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southeastern area of Bor-Sien-Seran as swiftly as you are able, and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell, and good luck. Time to go looking. This is why we need to put him on a little leash. Also why he got sentry duty. Like, sir, why are you running off? Surveying. Survey the surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of the Lord. Mr. Lovecraft, the Lord has been taken by the Vanu. Vanu? Forget how to say that. I think it's Vanu, but I could be wrong. They had my lord surrounded. A whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. What have we learned? Don't think you're hot shit. The Vanu must have taken him to that village. Mayhap present their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Leniette what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mistress Lovecraft, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue the Lord in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive, and well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. It's fine. I don't need to sneak in. Sneak in? Move, bitch! Out the way! Sneak in. Shishi. Please. You have one of my men. And I don't like it. Sucks to be you, dude. by the Fury. You're not going to eat me, are you? Lily, I'm over here. Now that he's come to free the prisoner. Spread words like thunder. Hey, Chief Boy. I got you, bud. Let's go. Come on. Move that ass. And then stick away like guy full Gillicats. Come on, man. Don't walk into the attacks, my man. Like, sir. You're not the brightest, are you? Keep with me, sir. Bro. Move your ass. He's just running. Help has arrived, Lily. Thank you, Horsefront. Horsefront, is that you? Thank heavens! Get us out of here! Keep him safe, Lily. We will hold them off. Get him, Horsefront. Go, go, go! Keep going! Now! Keep going! Get your ass over there. Get your ass over there.
Reinforcements?
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vundo, royals like blackest storm clouds. Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells, and he comes. The White! Mighty Bismarck! Lord of the Mists!
A flying whale? By the Fury, it's a primal. We must away. Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
Thank you.
All aboard!
Nice to see you, Sid. Hey, Biggs, Wedge. Holy shit! That thing's trying to eat us. Good thing Sid's at the helm. Cause what the fuck was that? The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. Alright, more than a few. It was but blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, the Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought. Just as the lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I am here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon, I promise. Arshvan. Even after everything he has been through, he manages to remain so optimistic. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died. You know me. You know, me, dead. On the other hand, by risking life from them in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal. That, old girl, is no small feat. I made it an historic discovery, a fact even lady, and yet will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? Praise, she's gonna fucking scold you for running off on your own. And having to call upon Lord Harshfont and such. You are not getting praise. I'd probably get praise. I protected your ass. Meow. Thank you, Mistress Lovecraft. Thank you. If you had not rushed to his aid, I dare not think what would have happened. Praise Helion, I feared the worst. What happened out there? Well, I saved his ass. And then Harshfront came. And then Sid saved me because of Primal. A Primal? Are you sure? Yet, now that I think on it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend. A massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. From what I have learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior towards the people of Camp Cloudtop. Ah, you mean to say that they have fallen under the Primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in documents provided by Master Alphinaud. Aren't we forgetting something important, maybe? Then yet, a little recognition for the hero of the hour? A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on? Why, yes, you are right, of course. Mistress Lovecraft deserves all that and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mistress Lovecraft, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Harshfont, and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it then. No more forays into enemy territories. Very well, I see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Leniette. May our next meeting take place under more felicious circumstances? I have no idea what he just said there, and I'm not sure I want to know. I was like, oh god. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing, then. We can speak on the journey home. Don't slap my ass, goddammit. These enemies need to learn personal space. I mean, come on. Should be able to. Can I not just go back this way? Hey, take me back. Yes. I could teleport back, but that would cost. Not that it matters. Oh, do we still have the... I didn't pay attention. Okay, we still have this active. How long do we have it active still? It doesn't say. For another 8 hours. Okay, we're plenty good then with that. I confess, I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. The Lord should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? Nope, We have other business. We have to help the other lordling. I've secured chocobo porters for the two of us. The chocobo keep has yours. Greetings, Mr. Subcraft. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per the Lord's instructions. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high, too, even over a snow cloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself, so just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Don't let go and fall off, is what they're trying to say. Don't be a dumbass. I just love, like, that's the mentality of it, like, no, I'm gonna let go and just fall off. You hello? Taking your sweet time.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
Okay. We are here. Hello. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. And he can expect us for a second longer. He's right there. But you know the routine. Hello, Chocobo Keep. And Etherite, attune, must attune, attuning, beep beep. Attune complete. Recalibrating mission. Redwald acquired. Don't know why I turned into a robot. It has been far, far too long, Lord Turia. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Lily Lovecraft, ward of House Fortem. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Gillamont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald, of House Durenndir, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We're both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How and may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress Lovecraft is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then with your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers. And then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Ay, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Heretic stuff. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Fortem are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Several craftsmen in service to House Desmiel are contributing to the restoration of the Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress is hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a woman with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Sir Rodwell and I are discussing how to deal with the heretics in this region. In the meantime, I ask that you see to other matters. Roth? How you doing? Yes, I'm Roth. And who might you be? Lily Lovecraft. I was told to help you. Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them black birds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me, this ice. It's pretty unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there are pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Hi, cat. He wasn't wrong. thought it was up. Another one down. I don't think we'll finish this area as well, considering we're already in pretty deep, but we will progress a bit more. Because I think we go practically all the way over here too, stuff, so. I think there's quite a bit of stuff we do in here. Unless I'm mistaking a later point in time, which is also very possible. It's as much as I think we have to do right now. We're not getting this done in this video, probably. But I might be mistaken on what all we have to do. If we can, it would be nice to just finish this out, but we'll see. Huh. Now there's a woman. Now that there's a woman that what looks like she's found her marks. You're just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop to when she sees a task undone. You're a dab hand at warcraft. I can tell. Not that I've had any skill at arms to speak of mine, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be a waste to keep you to myself when there are others out what need help, same as me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you're doing, I'd ask you to head north to the Pike. The bloody huge statue out in the waste, if you've never been. Mason by the name of Thuriamont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, but I reckon he's taken on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. I swear there's always a damn fate going on outside of this place. No, I'm not joining the fate. Leave me alone. Completing fates are actually an achievement that I don't have yet. There's like complete 300, 500, and 1,000, and I'm like almost at the 300 one. And I've been playing for 3 years just because I haven't been doing fates. There's plenty more that I haven't done. There's like quest lines I haven't finished. I don't even know what they are. Hey man. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you to assist me. Oh, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I have just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could just slay 3 and bring their bristles, I would be in your debt. And got the power. Back to dust. Actually, let's just get you here too. Keep your eyes to yourself. I got him. There you go. There you are. Have you the restless? Ah, feel how coarse that is? That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? A spitting image of Heldrath, first of the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravenians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragon fire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer the desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be, as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. And the work may be hard, and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Sadore, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. I mean, I will, but you should wait until I say yes. Do you mind delivering this package to my friend? It's out of your way. But... Oh, thank you. Like, I didn't even say anything yet. Not that I do say anything, but, you know. Like, damn. At least give me the chance to deny. Not going to, but... Like, it's just the principle of it. I'm the hero. I fight Primals. I'm almighty. I'm a fucking mailman at the moment. What's that? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. Confound it, that fool of a... What a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Thermont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A highborn knight cannot be seen favoring a lowborn mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist him. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. I'm gonna just spend the 80 and jump back. Yoink! You have anything new to say? Nope. I must applaud your initiative, Mistress Lovecraft. Rock tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Atrein included. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation, a veteran through and through, just as Lord Jellamont said. Good. We've lost contact with the reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with other misfortune, we know not, but regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and the Lord will be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart, and good luck. It seems we have been assigned to the area near Camp Riversmeet, Mistress Lovecraft. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the Curthis Western Highlands, one of the many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. This may not be as long as I was thinking. I don't think we're going to the camp that I thought we were. And if that's the case, we might be on the last mission of this section currently. If I lose another, what was that? If you lose another bow? Jesus. Not like that one wanted to pop up a loogie in my ear. What was that? I was thinking we were going there, I think. And that's the later area. There, below us, Camp Riversmeet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliff safely from here. Should we fall, the beasts below would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. Remember when I did this on my other character this week? I thought we had to actually get there, and so I yeeted myself down on like a safe area, and I went over there, and then I was like, oh fuck, the thing says on the cliff's edge. Fuck, I gotta go all the way back again. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that the recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternative route to the Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. The camp appears to be deserted, and yet I cannot shake the feeling that... Mr. Thupcap, pray search the camp while I stand watch. We dare not let the enemy take us unaware. Reconnaissance party night. Somebody did the same thing that I was talking about, drop down from above. They must not be able to fly here yet. Are you alright? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thanks to Fury, I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved. Just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mr. Slupcraft. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else here? Or no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but white all around, till we saw the shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others, they were shouting and screaming. But after a while, I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. The heretics tracked you here. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must. Have faith, sir. Justice will be done, but first we must see you to safety. The end of our hope. He has the right of it, Mr. Slupcraft. Whatever remains of the heretics' trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretics' trail, do not wait for me. Motherfucker! I knew you were gonna do that. I hate that they can interrupt the dialogue. Let's see. Do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. And Lily, thank you. Yeah, this is this instance, I think, is the final quest of this area, so we will finish this in this one. I thought we had a few other ones before we led to this one. See, that's the problem. I know the story, and even though I've done this, like ran it earlier, I don't remember the exact placement of the story. Tracks continue to the north. And I didn't watch the cutscenes, so. I literally, anytime it got into a cutscene, I would hit skip, and then except for a couple that I wanted to watch. So yeah. Suspicious footprint. The tracks lead to the north. Suspicious footprint. And guess what? It leads to the north. I don't know if you actually have to interact with them. Cough. Cough. Stop spitting at me. Go. Really don't think you have to interact, but I wanna, just in case. I don't know if you do or not. Oh, this one you did. You've been followed. Kill her. Spineless heretic. Oh, I have the wrong thing on. Help! Somebody help! Get back here, you little shit! Come back here, you spineless little shit! So stay away from me! I said, come back here, you spineless shit! I'm gonna shove my axe up your ass! I mean, you fucking attacked me first. Eh. 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 Shove my tomahawks up your ass as we run. Eh. 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 How do you like a tomahawk up your ass? Get back on my line of sight, you little shit. Oh no, you have friends. Guess what? I don't care. There's the spineless one. You're the healer, so fuck you. For some reason my mentality is to switch over to the left side to do this. I don't know why. Survey the heretic's place.
Looking for me, I presume.
Hello, Iceheart. Hello, Midgard Thumma.
Ah, the child who glimpsed the truth.
No! It cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things, once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be.
Killing civilians won't bring them together. What of the innocents who died when you attacked the Foundation?
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Mistress Lovecraft, praise Helion, you are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. So there's heretics in there. I saw Iceheart. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. It is a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this eve, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils! The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come. After tracking heretics across mountains of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours' rest next to a warm fire. Redwald. Lord Aturiel, Mistress Lovecraft, full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? There's heretics. We found the farmhouse where they were hiding, and I fought them off, and I saw Lady Iceheart. You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own? And slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury! I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Aturiel. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durendier and Fortems could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest? We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Lovecraft have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for your hospitality. Now we have to talk to both of them in the manor. And that's why you do both of them before you go back, because they're literally in the same spot, so why would you not? Well, you don't have to. You can come here. Welcome, Mistress Lovecraft. Shall I show you inside? Yes, please. Mistress Lovecraft, I would speak plain. From the first I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beg your belief. But Harshaphant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant your patronage. And he duly listened, because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him, and to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knights, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone. An onerous task, fraught with danger. And there you were. The savior of Eorzea, an honored guest of House Vertemps, my new comrade in arms, Harshfont's dear friend. And I told myself it was to be a test, but a part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet, you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Harshfont had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks my own weakness. But I will not doubt you again, Mr. Slupcraft. On that you have my word. I like him because he was very snooty. And then he's just like, fuck, yeah, yeah, whatever. It's true. You're good. We're cool. My lord, the Count was utterly beside himself, Mr. Slupcraft. It is a mercy you were not here to witness it. Oh, it's you, Lily. Cause, did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop. How I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Heal his ego. He just acts like a kid. Like, I'm not even mad at him. What is this one? Fine. Okay, yeah. That's gonna be next time. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.